Hello, this video is going to take you through how to overcome some of the issues around Apple Podcast Connect. So you may be using an old Apple ID or a new one, either way, it doesn't matter. You may also be using a platform such as Anchor or Buzzsprout or connecting manually with an RSS feed, that also doesn't matter. People still seem to be experiencing the same technical issues with Apple Podcast Connect. So we're going to log in. It's going to ask you to authenticate. At this point, some people are getting stuck on an authentication loop. Others are getting past that point, such as this, where it will just say to activate your Apple ID. Other people are seeing just a blank screen, which can be very frustrating. It is a technical fault or technical glitch that they are aware of, but doesn't seem like they're fixing anytime soon. So we are now on Apple Podcast Connect. You can also try logging in directly through iTunes Connect, where you will likely see this screen, or again, it could be a blank screen. It can be a number of different screens, but not the one that you're wanting to see. So there's also another stage where you may get through to see Apple Podcast Connect buttons, but they most likely won't work. So the workaround for this is to go down to the App Store. You click sign in. If you're already signed in, if you go down to the bottom left hand corner, click on your name, and it will take you through to your main account screen. But for now, I'll take you through the steps for a new Apple ID. So we sign in, and it's now prompting to say to review because this is a new Apple ID. Not everybody has the benefit of this prompt coming up, which is a bit frustrating, but I will show you what to do if that is not the case and you have an older Apple ID. So for now, we're going to click review. And we're going to agree to terms and conditions and continue, and we're going to put in our billing information. This is what is causing the technical glitch. It's because the billing information has not been input, or it hasn't been input correctly. Many people who also have an older Apple ID will find this because they may not have an account which is billable. Now, this doesn't mean that they're going to charge you anything. Apple Podcast Connect as such is free. It is free to have a podcast on the Apple iTunes platform, but it needs to have a verified billing method in order to work. So we're going to pop that in. I've chosen PayPal. Again, we're going to go in and authenticate. Identity confirmed. And now we are going to go back to the App Store. You can now see that your payment details are put in. You might need to confirm a few details, such as phone number. Continue. Great. Now it says we can use the App Store, but it also says they run into a problem. We're going to ignore that and click OK and keep going. Okay, so now we are back in. You would go to your name and view information if you had an older Apple ID. Click on your name, view information. You're going to pop in your password, sign in. And this again will take you to the billing information. Check that that is correct. Most likely it is not. update it, and you should be fine to proceed. Go back, Apple Podcast Connect, sign out. We'll sign back in. We'll authenticate. Success. You should now be able to add all of your finishing account details, and Apple may say that it will take up to 24 hours for them to set up your account, but you should now hopefully be good to go. So please subscribe to my channel and leave any feedback and let me know how you get on.